Hey everybody. So this video may actually come out of left field because to be honest, you would never think of myself as an Elvis fan, but believe it or not, there was a time in my life where even before I got into Nirvana, I was very into Elvis. I don't know what it was about his music, but I feel like I was a rock and roll kid, okay? I got into Elvis and Little Richard and all that stuff. And I feel like it was very cool at the time. And you know what? A lot of that stuff still holds up, and I like it. Why am I talking about Elvis? Well, there's a movie coming out, and I wanted to get my opinions. I also wanted to get my opinions on how the world perceives Elvis nowadays and why it bugs me. What I'm talking about, okay, before I talk about the movie trailer itself, let me talk about Elvis as like this pop culture icon. Now, it seems like nowadays at least, you either get two sides. People remember Elvis, oh, he was that weird guy who wore the suit in the 70s. Or if they remember the actual 50s, early 60s Elvis, they're like, oh, he was some type of good country boy. He was a slayer. No. Of course, I'm powder quoting, but the quote, walks the from the Cramps, people thought he was a freaking insane alien hillbilly from outer space. Okay? People don't. When he was doing his county fair stuff, people forget. People thought he was some type of maniac. Like he was a killer or something, People think Elvis nowadays is this little good boy like Southern boy, which he was a Southern boy, but people forget he was kind of a Sandro. He wasn't evil. I'm not making that claim, but what I'm trying to say, you know how people, and I don't even like Eminem, but I'm just using them as an example. Do you know how people freaked out about Eminem back in the late 90s, early 2000s? Well, yeah, same thing could be said about Elvis Presley. Because, first of all, he was a white guy singing black music. And I know there's a lot of controversy on that, which I kind of understand, but there's a lot of black performers who loved Elvis, like James Brown and all those people. Even Eddie Murphy loved Elvis, so I don't really know. Quincy Jones said otherwise, but, he shook his hips, what was like a big no-no at the time. Like, that's like worshiping the devil, People forget, back in the day, Elvis was kind of, and he kind of even played along with it. He wasn't that, but he became that because he was this crazy rock and roller guy. You know what I mean? He was this bigger life figure. Now, the reason why I'm going to go into the movie trailer itself, but it looks like it's going to be good, to be honest. What I hope it's going to do is kind of like what I said. Like, are they going to tell the story of what people actually thought about Elvis, or are they just going to make him out to be a good country boy? I hope not. I hope they tell the story about how Elvis was actually, how people actually felt about Elvis at the time. And I really hope so, because I feel like his legacy depends on, you know what, he was the first punk. Okay, that's not really true, but he was one of the first punks. That's the way to put it. Anyway, but I'll link the movie trailer, but have a good day.